What's going on, everybody? It's your life and wellness coach, Charles Johnson from Beyond Wellness Podcast. This is the space where mental health meets real talk, real science, and sometimes a little sarcasm. Boy, we got a special one for you tonight, so get ready for it. We're going to dive into something that's really going to hit home. I'm going to give you 6 signs that someone is good for your mental health. And listen, I'm also going to give you 6 signs for the people who are absolutely not good for your mental health. And let's go. Yes, we got this. Boy, we're going to talk about these 6 signs. Yes, sir. Got to make sure you're hanging around with people that are good for your mental health. If not, they need to kick rocks. All right, wrap it up. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Okay, before we get started, let's talk about these green flags, right? These are the people your therapist wants you to hang out with. And if you've got a few of these people in your life, call them after this episode and say thank you. Let's start with number 1. You feel safe being honest. No filter, no walking on eggshells. You can disagree and still be respected. Famous psychologist once said, if you can't tell the truth in a relationship, it's not a relationship. It's a performance. Woo, that part. Number 2, they don't compete with your healing. They don't say, you've changed, like it's an insult. They say, I see your growth. Healthy people cheer for your transformation. They don't grumble about losing access to the old, broken version of your old self. Number 3, they listen to understand, not reload. It's a conversation, not a debate tournament. You don't leave the chat needing therapy and some Tylenol. Man, that's such a headache. Number 4, your nervous system calms down around them. And that's a good thing. Great when you're not on edge, scanning for danger. You're just chill. And that's just your body saying, I feel safe right here. Number 5, they hold you accountable without holding you hostage. They can correct you without crushing you. That's a big difference. Last one, number 6, you laugh more and overthink less. Because sometimes healing doesn't sound like a deep conversation. It sounds like uncontrollable laughter after a dumb inside joke. That feels a lot better. All right, now we're going to knock out segment 2. 6 signs that someone isn't good for you. Mental health matters. Let's talk about these red flags, not the cute ones like in Target. I'm talking the soul draining, gaslighting, cortisol spiking kind of red flags. Ooh, get ready for this. Number 1, you feel drained even after small conversations. They start by just saying, hey, how are you? And somehow it ends up with you emotionally exhausted and questioning your life. Number 2, they treat your success like a threat. You telling them something good and they meet you with silence or that shady backhanded compliment. Thomas Sowell called that envy, not support. Don't confuse the two. Number 3, they gaslight like it's a sport. You might say, hey, that hurt me. And they say, you're too sensitive. That's not feedback. That's manipulation. Number 4, you walk on eggshells to avoid their mood. Listen, if you need emotional armor to hang out, that's not a relationship. That's a hostage situation with brunch. Number 5, they sabotage your goals, but call it a joke. You're going to the gym again? That's cute. Yeah, that's not funny. That's emotional junk food that's disguised as banter. Last one, number 6, you justify behavior that you never tolerate from someone else. Listen, if your best friend came to you with the exact situation, you'd say run. So maybe you should jog away from this situation. All right, there you have it. I gave you 6 signs that someone is good for your mental health and 6 signs that someone is not good for your mental health. All right, listen up. Mental health isn't just about what you do in private. It's about who you allow in your life. Thomas Sowell once said, when you want to help people, you tell them the truth. So here's a little truth bomb I'm going to drop on you. There's some people out there that water your soul. Others activate your fight or flight. Learn the difference and choose accordingly. Listen, you're not being rude. You're being responsible. You're not cutting people off. You're cutting off what cuts into your peace. So ask yourself this week, Who in my life helps me grow? Who do I feel safe around? And who do I have in my life that I got to make excuses for? You can't heal in the same environment that makes you sick. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Beyond Wellness. If this episode helps you, make sure you like, follow, and share. And send it to that friend who may need that wake-up call. And remember, your peace is part of your purpose. Protect your energy, pick your people wisely, and keep growing. I'm just handing out life lessons.